Welcome back to Frostpunk. We have managed to deal with the Londoners and unified our people, but now we have a new situation with refugees that are on their way, speaking of some kind of doom, and also the temperature is about to drop to minus 70 degrees Celsius, which is not ideal. However, we do have the coal for that, so we should be fine, but yeah, this should be interesting. Wall drill has been researched. Now if we look at the temperature map, everything looks very gloomy now. Let's turn that up to level 3. Which massively helped. We need to turn on the heater in these buildings. These houses are... I should probably build a... heater in this area. Steam hub. I need to build a road. I'll just build it up there. That should be fine. Refugees from Frostland, running from the storm. A huge crowd of people has reached our city. Many of them are sick. They say that some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way and that they'll die without our help. We'd never have survived it. Thank our lucky stars that the polar explorer Nansen warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please let us in. Nansen? That's amusing. 70 people, 30 of them ill, will enter the city. That's a lot of people. Now we have people who are homeless. But, we have plenty of resources to build houses with. Did we get any children? Yes, we did, so we need... We also need to build another house of prayer. There should suffice. Technology tree. Let's jump down into the automatic prototyping. We can give them extra rations. The sick got extra rations, so they recover faster. Field kitchen, it warms the soul. Sir, people appreciate the field kitchen we built for them. They've sent a delegation to thank you. We have already thanked our brothers in faith who run the kitchen and will keep them in our prayers. In this frozen wasteland, anything that keeps one warm is a lifesaver. I'm glad to hear that. Hope will rise. I don't think it can rise any further, but... Scouts have reached the abandoned sawmill, but I do need to build a street here. Indeed, it is a sawmill. It hasn't been used in a very long time. Everything is covered in ice. Not much left. There was probably an outpost here years ago. Now there's nothing left of it but this frozen sawmill. 259 wood. Now these will arrive in 4 hours. Guess we can send these guys back to the city. Okay, so there is one group of refugees coming there. Now we need more houses. We also need a child shelter though. That should suffice. Build some roads in here. Not like we have too little wood, so that one is almost done. Automatic prototyping have been researched. We can now go to the top tier levels. Excellent. None of these are necessary for the current moment. Let's get the steam wall drill. We have about a day full of raw food. Guess we can build another large resource depot. Or two. And also, I think we need to build another of those cookhouses. Question is where? I need to do something about this area here because this is very inefficient. Scouts have reached the cave hideout. We climbed up to the cave. A low stone wall stands across its entrance. Behind it we can see several men. A few tired men. As we approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall barring the entrance. They are in a bad shape, weak from malnourishment and illness. We have discovered the site Frozen Pond. Let's talk to them. Nothing like small talk. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the cave and are now heading home with these poor wretches in tow. Am I able to send you off there? Yes, I am. Okay, so what I want to do now is try to do some efficiency work in this area in here. 20, so tear all of these down. These we cannot tear down in this time of the day. New law is available. Guess we'll go with the righteous denunciation.
A new law has passed.
There's no place for privacy when souls are at stake. We have the shrine there. Temple has influenced some people to mend their ways. The discontent lowers again. Let's pause. I think we need to tear down that shrine as well. Go, and now we need to remove some of these roads. Then tech workshops. I don't know how many we can build. We can build 3 of them. And we can build 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Need to build the road down there. Like so. There is an area here that I haven't built anything. I don't think we need that many of them. Let's build House of Healing. We don't really need that currently. Let's remove that road. Hunter's Hangar. One, 2. Okay, so I can get 2 Hunter's Hangars down there if I remove this one. And I could also get one there if I remove this one, which is fine actually. I think. Need to see this. Hunter's Hangar. That isn't ideal. That's a house. How much do we have? We have 77 vacant beds. I think we'll tear that one down. I think we're fine with tearing these down as well. We have plenty of raw food. This one, raw food. This one, food rations. Okay, now what does it look like? We can place a Hunter's Hangar in there, and we can place one there. which means that we can also place a workshop there. Then we can build a road going like that, and that, and there, and then one going down like that. And then we need to wait for these, but meanwhile we can build a shrine. If we build one here, and one here, wish I could move that. People in there, and people in there, and of course engineers. You guys need to work overtime, I'm afraid. Oh dear. That's not ideal at all. Okay, so now we can build a hunter's hangar. But I also want to have a cookhouse, which is the same size, so we'll build that there, and then we'll build another hangar there. And then we can build more workshops along this side. Which incidentally means that we can also build a house, I think, in here. We can actually put two of them. But we also need a steam hub to warm up the area. Let's build that there. And then finally we need another shrine. But first, before we can build that, we need roads. I see no reason to not have roads between these buildings. Speaking of which, we should probably have a road going out here as well. Except for the fact that we're out of wood, of course. Steam wall drill. Ah, the second wave. Another huge group of refugees have arrived. They're in even worse condition than the previous one, many of them victims of frostbite. They all talk about a huge storm coming from the south. Nansen led us north because his years exploring the Arctic taught him to survive here using natural resources. Nobody could have guessed what was coming, though. Should we let them in? I think we will only let on the healthy ones in, because that's... we can't deal with that. Ugh. This building should almost be done. A tip from a believer. Captain, a woman has told us that she overheard her neighbors talking about hoarding food and other supplies. We'll follow the lead. Ah, it's the righteous denunciation thing. Well done. Some supplies will be recovered. We need to research something. Generator range upgrade, I think, but we need more wood for that. There we go. Ten people, 5 people. Did I build a shrine? No, I did not. So let's build a shrine over here. There we go. What does the temperatures look like now? Well, this building needs the heating turned on. It's nice that it shows immediately. Now, how is our coal income currently doing? Not ideal. Which means that it's time to build another steam coal mine. This one can be changed to steel. This one can be changed to steel. This one can be changed to steel. There we go. Long hours of toil. Sir, our people are worn out. But some of them have been working on extended shifts for days on end. Their effort is taking its toll and they're becoming restless. They deserve a break. Nope, force them to work. Generator range 2 has been researched, which means that we can dismantle that one. And then we want the generator range upgrade 3, I believe. Now, how is this affecting our coal? Not ideal, but it will get better. Now I need to look at the various because these can be moved soon. We only need them at the very outer levels.
Today's labor is done. Thank you, Lord.
We can do some evening prayers. They have completed, finally. And the Scouts Unit number 2 have returned safely to the city with 36 workers. Temple has influenced some people to mend their ways, so we have no discontentedness at the moment. Now. If I do... Okay, I need to extend that road. So we're gonna need a lot of houses. You guys are waiting. Guess we need to send you back. Apparently there are no... Yet another group of refugees. We definitely need more housing. Child shelter, let's build that there. And gosh, now it's getting intense. Steam wall drill. Coal situation is still not resolved because we need to put workers in the building. It also needs to be put on overdrive, and we need a steam hub out here as well. The one we have there will be torn down at some point, so we'll build it there. This is going to extend all the way out here. Is that enough for every child? Yes. Then I guess we can also build... That should suffice. Yeah, rations for 2 days. These guys are waiting. Refugees are almost in though. Let's send them to the frozen pond. And now, what does the cold situation look like? It is better. Apparently we have some heaters on. Refugees from Frostland are the third wave. The third group of refugees is here. They're on the verge of collapse, exhausted by their journey and by tending to the gravely ill and injured with them. Their leader, Nansen, isn't among them. We are evacuating everyone we can, but many stayed behind with those who were too ill to travel. Nansen amongst them. God have mercy us all, the great frost is coming. Shall we let them in? Discontent will rise considerably. Again, 50 gravely ill, there is no way we can deal with that. What looms ahead? Sir, now we can clearly see what the refugees were running from. The great frost is coming. We have to prepare. Our scientists say they can calculate the severity of the storm from observations. They just need a day or two to prepare their instruments and install them in the beacon. That does not sound promising. We got a few new research points. Generator range is now increased. Then we need the generator efficiency upgrade, as we are using 1555. So many unemployed people.
Go to work. Lord be with us.
Guess it's time to build one of those wall drills. Now I want the steam wall drill, please. We need a road going up to that. Can just do like that, that. And in addition to that, it's now time to take a look at the steam hubs, because this thing is definitely doing its job far out now. This steam hub, for instance, is no longer necessary at its current location. I'll rather move that steam hub. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is 1 too close, so we'll build that one as well. This one we'll build there. This one will build there. That's a lot of steam hubs being built. We can pass a law. Protector of the truth. Guess that's the one we will pass.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Okay. Generator efficiency has been built. Now I'm pausing because it's time to tear down the unnecessary steam hubs. Here we go. And what is our goal? Yes, then we are in balance again. And now it's getting precarious. We need the advanced coal mine now. And we also need to change the expedition that's bringing food. So, okay, let's let them bring the food to the city. We need to send you to Tesla City. Need more steam cores. But on that note, I think it is time to end the episode. So put the workers in here. And we probably need something to warm up this place as well. Heater should be good enough. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.